Golfers of YouTube, welcome back to another video. So we're still talking about turning through the golf swing. We're talking about getting a correct functional movement with the body so you can hit better consistent strikes with the golf shots that's put before you out on the golf course. Let's talk about it. So what have we talked about already? Well, we've talked about this right shoulder going low and trying to get ahead of the ball before you strike it. We've talked about using the ground, pushing off, you know, pushing in this kind of motion which forces this way back. Last but not least, well, it's probably not last, I'm not going to lie to you, there's plenty of ways that I can kind of, you know, force you to do things with the body. But next one is feeling this right femur. So obviously your femur is your biggest bone in your body, and what you've kind of got to understand via this bone is internally rotating it or moving it in a clockwise motion in transition. So what this is going to do for you is, if we have a look at it from a stand-on point, so as you get to the top, if you start thinking you've got to internally rotate this, you know, whole bone right here, this leg internally rotates, well, you can see it is fully connected to this left hip. What does your left hip want to do? Go anti-clockwise, turn around, turn back through it. Now, if anything funky is going on with your body, that's where you've got to be really careful. Realistically, you want to stay nice and straight. If you're turning and you're going, that's a bad move, a really bad move. What you've got to do is turn and at the same time keep nice and level, get into the impact that you see all these pros doing, and just go through the motions. So let's give it a go. Here, up to the top, internally rotate and through the golf ball. And feel that nice internal rotation, feel that nice movement to kind of get you open a lot more than, you know, you probably would. But again, if you're kind of a person who then goes from internally rotating into this motion, that's bad. You're never going to hit a good golf shot if you get here, because then your club's got to do something funky or you've got to try and jump out of it. It's not going to work out. So same again, feeling the motion. So get to the top, internally rotate this muscle right here, you know, this whole bone, this section, and then it gives multiple, like it gives lots of space for your hand path to just come through the ball and execute a good golf shot. So here we go. And there you go, lovely golf shot, makes it for such easy golf, and just understanding that you've really got to turn through that golf shot with your legs, and then everything else will kind of make sense. But stay nice and up. I'll kind of slow motion it so you can see it better, and you know, so you can see what exactly is going on. By no means, you know, I'm not Tiger in his prime, but it's just an understanding of where muscles, where bones, where you need to do a feel to create a reel. Okay,